What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to go over a pretty major leak on the Game Awards 2020, but I want to talk about if it's going to be real. Now, there's a thing here just on 4chan in general that I want to go through all of the things and talk about, which ones do I think are going to happen. There's also a separate one. I was going to make a video all on its own, but I may combine it. Wolf Among Us 2. So Wolf Among Us 2 is also something that has been rumored, but is not on this list. So, okay. Here we go. This could very well be fake news. In fact, I think a lot of it is fake news, but let's go through it just for fun. Kratos and Master Chief in Fortnite were meant to be held off until the show's opening as a monumentous occasion. PlayStation messed up, and now Microsoft is the only one they're saving. True, I guess, for Kratos, although, Master Chief doing that, that's not a guarantee, but definitely I would not put that out of their own possibility. Scramble was supposed to be revealed in a similar way that Joker was in Smash, so with the broadcast fake cutting out while Jeff was talking. No More Heroes 3 is getting a full gameplay trailer. Resident Evil Village is getting a full trailer showcasing or showing Chris, actually some werewolf dude impersonating him. Ratchet Clank Rift Apart is getting a release date for February 12th. Balan Wonderland Showcase. Monster Hunter Rise is getting a story trailer. Crash Legends. This one's the huge one for me. Crash Legends reveal. Crash Bash-esque party game, but with more variety in minigames. Lego Star Wars trailer shows off Legacy Mode, which enables the old grunts and the old stuff general in Lego games. RWBY Crescent Fall is shown, 4-player beat 'em up. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Complete Edition gets a release date scheduled for Christmas Day. Something Kingdom Hearts related at the end. Yes, it's exactly what you think it is. And then again, there's rumors of Wolf Among Us 2 being shown in like a 1-minute full update thing, and that it's also going to say that all the episodes come out winter 2021. So here's the deal. Some of this stuff is possible. Some of this stuff I just think is flat out, I don't know, just made up or just like wishful thinking. So let's go through it. Let's start with Wolf Among Us. So the fact that it's winter 2021, technically winter could mean anything. I did see some. Now that was on Reset Era. That's separate from this. But people were even asking. I did see somebody ask, like, do you mean January or February, or do you mean next December? Because when you say winter of 2021, it's December, January, February is generally the winter period in the gaming world when you say that out loud. So I don't think it would be this January, February, like upcoming. I think what they mean is next, like a full year from now. I think that's very likely. I don't know if we'll get that at the Game Awards. I really, really hope we do. I believe Reset Era more than I believe this leak, just for what that's worth, okay? Kratos and Master Chief, I mean, yeah, makes sense. I mean, they could have just seen Kratos and said, well, Master Chief seems like a comparable for Microsoft, so let's throw him in there. Scramble, supposed to be announced. That makes sense to me. No More Heroes 3, I don't really, I guess I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't really care about No More Heroes, so they could just be throwing stuff against the wall, or they could know something there. Resident Evil Village trailer. Now, I think this is possible, but it's not. This is another situation where, like, the things that this guy gets right, not to super discredit whoever this individual is, but if they get anything right, it's almost like I don't want to give them credit, because if you throw things against a wall, of course you're going to get some things right. I guess you could use the same strategy against me, because, I've talked about all of these games I think have potential for being there, and then if, say, 4 of the games I've talked about are there, and they're exactly, now, I guess that's different. If they're just there, well, that's one thing, but I talked about like 30 games, so hopefully I get like a couple right. But now if they're there and they show exactly what I say they would show, maybe that gives me more credit. I guess I would go so far as to say that. But sometimes with these leaks, and it's different too, because I'm just theorizing. I'm literally just coming up with something and saying, hey, let's talk about the possibility. This person is claiming to know things and that they're supposed to be there. So when you say 10 things are supposed to be there and only 3 are, I don't know if you're supposed to get credit for that. I don't think you are, because you said you're a leaker. You said you're supposed to know stuff, and you have like a 30% success rate. You know what I mean? So that's my thought on just leaks in general, in case you guys were unaware of that. But Resident Evil, we have heard that we are going to get an update in the winter. So this is winter. It would make sense that we get another trailer here. But again, if that's right, I just feel like it's because it's the time period that Capcom said. Ratchet and Clank, February 12th. Well, first I want to make sure February 12th was even a day that you can release games on, and lucky for this person is February 12th is a Friday. I believe that. I believe that that's, around when this game would come out. I think February just in general makes sense for a game like this. Would they show that here? Well, another thing you notice is, there's a lot of stuff here in this leak, but there's nothing on Silent Hill. There's nothing on Elden Ring. There's nothing on Hogwarts. There's nothing on Gotham Knights. Now, am I saying those games are slam dunks to be here? No, but I think if these things, this list was the only things that were there, kind of would be underwhelming. Like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts would be enormous. Crash, to me, would be enormous. But I think a lot of people are expecting something bigger than this. You know what I mean? So I think, actually, this would be kind of a disappointment, which is, again, why I don't think that's going to happen. Balan Wonderworld Showcase, that makes sense. I mean, this was a game that looked extremely, extremely good. Remember, Microsoft showed this off at one of their conferences. I would love to see more of this game. I think this game is one of the only games we actually know a release date of going into 2021 in general, but I'm excited for it. I would like to see more. Monster Hunter Rise is getting a full story trailer, so that is, to me, that is the Nintendo portion, I guess, of this event, along with, I guess, the Smash character. Crash Legends. So, oh my God, guys, I want to believe this so bad. If there's anything I would want to just pick out off this list and say, I don't care if any of the other stuff is even real, or if he just literally woke up one day and created this, I want this game to be real. I've been petitioning, and you guys probably know this. I've talked about this actually a few days ago on the channel, the Crash Bash, even possible hint in Crash 4. I mean, I want Crash Bash. I would want a remake. But remember, there was actually talks years ago of a multiplayer game for Crash. Now, that never ended up happening, right? But, that leak never ended up happening, I guess I should say. But I would love it if they wanted to do a multiplayer game, and they wanted to even throw in some team racing stuff, and they wanted to do Crash Bash stuff, but just make it better. Be my guest. Be my guest. So I hope this is real. We talked about a reveal of Crash at the Game Awards before, so I don't think it's impossible. In fact, Nitro Refueled was shown at the Game Awards, and when it came out back in that year, 2019, right? So I think it's possible. But again, maybe it's too far of a stretch. Maybe this guy is a Crash Bash fan, in which case, could he please reach out to me, because I'm sure we could do something together. Lego Star Wars trailer, sure, why not? I love what we saw of Lego Star Wars. I'd love to see more of it. We will see more of it because the game will come out one day, right? One day, hopefully soon. So I think that'll happen. I don't really care about Crescent Falls. Now here's where things start to break. Now this is at the very end, but we already went through some things that could just flat out be made up throughout the beginning of this list. Scott Pilgrim was announced, and it was announced. I mean, it was already announced in general, but they say that it gets a release date scheduled for Christmas. That's not true. It comes out mid-January. The date is escaping me right now because I'm not looking it up. I think it was January 12th or January 15th or somewhere in that mid-January range. January 12th is a Tuesday, so I think it is that date. So that's wrong. It's not Christmas. It's January. So already they got one thing wrong, and we're not even at the Game Awards yet. So we'll have to see if that's kind of a sneak preview. And then the Kingdom Hearts thing. Now, I don't know what they're trying. Are they like some guru with Kingdom Hearts? Because let me tell you, I'm not going to gloat or anything, but I cover Kingdom Hearts, and I think I'm quite good at it. And we've established, on the main channel, not really here, but we've established a community of Kingdom Hearts people. And I think I'm one of the go-to channels for when games come out, when Kingdom Hearts games come out. When he says it's exactly what you think it is, I would think it's a collection. Now, if he doesn't think it's a collection, then we're not on the same page. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know why you just wouldn't say that. I don't know why you'd have to say something Kingdom Hearts. I'm not going to tell you what, but it's exactly what you think it is. So clearly, I do know. I'm just not going to tell you. I hate it when leakers do this. They did this. I've seen this before with Gotham Knights stuff back in the day with the Batman stuff. It annoys me like 100 times when leakers do that. When they say, "Well, I know something." I'm going to be very vague in the description of it, but I'm going to say, you guys will know when you see it. In fact, I think I said, maybe that was a Resident Evil thing where it's you'll know what it is when you see it. It's but then you do know it, and you're saying that you don't really know it, but then you're saying, well, once you see it, it's going to be oh, obviously. Well, then why can't you just tell us? You know what I mean? So that's where, again, things like this become really stupid, where it's just tell us. Well, if it's a Kingdom Hearts collection, just say Kingdom Hearts collection shown at the end of the Game Awards. You know what I mean? They did enough descriptions for the other stuff. Why couldn't they do it here? So, again, I want some of the things here. I really don't care about a lot of them. I mean, I do, I'm going to get most of the games, if there's games here. I don't care about Fortnite, but some of the games that are on this list, I either own them or I will get them when they come out. I'm interested in the majority of this stuff, but if we're not getting Elden Ring, we're not getting Silent Hill, we're not getting just any random surprise announcement, right? There's always a good surprise or two from the Game Awards. If this is what we get, I don't know. I mean, I'll make like 5 videos on Crash Legends, I guess, right? Because there really won't be anything else to talk about. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think this is real? Do you think this is fake? Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. And thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. A new video gets uploaded every single day on this channel, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.